All right, guys. Good day. Welcome to Randomish.
Yes.
We're back. This is second episode, right? and I still remain your guy, your host. I'm the man that goes by lots of alias. You can call me Bude Zeus. You won't be wrong. You can call me Eon. You won't be wrong. And you can as well call me the Fly Dutchman. And I have my co-conspirator and partner in crime. Partner in crime in the studio today. I'll always let him introduce himself.
Yeah. Like you all know, good morning, ladies, gentlemen, everyone at home watching us. Your ever loving and handsome boy. I know you're jealous. When handsome,
Anyway,
and it's always good to be on the program. So I think we'll cure some people's depression today.
yeah,
That's what we're doing.
definitely.
Right?
That's so. We're here to bring you whole lots of discussion, and it's random-ish, so it's unscripted. All right, so let's get at it. First thing we're looking at are the random tweets on the street of X.
Yeah.
Our savage brothers and sisters on X. I greet you.
Yeah.
Greet them. I must greet you. So let's move over to Bohemian. Bohemian, what's the tweet you have today?
Yes, the tweets we have today are so funny, and we know what X is known for.
Savages.
Yes, savage. So but the thing I have with these days, I'm going to talk about how men react to serious issues, guys generally.
Okay, so today.
Yeah,
are we dragging the guys?
We're not like it's dragging, but I'm just going to talk about how friends, guys, particularly react to issues, even when it is life threatening.
Okay, all right.
And today, I have a tweet from this guy, and he says, "A friend survived an industrial gas explosion accident, and is now called tear gas. Even his mom calls him that now." So imagine how someone who survived a gas explosion would now be called tear gas. And now it was my cousin, unfortunately, was mass arrested. We now call him ex-con. I think that should be. I think it should be signed to conflict records.
Ex-con. No, it should be part of the expendables.
Yeah. I think that's okay. This one says, "I lost my dad last year in November."
Yeah.
And this stupid friend of mine, he mentioned the guy's name, tagged him, and he said that had lost both parents. Say the score now 2-1.
Okay, so he's wishing for his friend. So to balance it
up. Yes. My dad got a crop top because the seller literally told him it was male under vest. Crop top for the dad. So the convinced is that it was a male vest,
Yeah.
And he sat in the living room and his stomach was out in the open. My friend came visiting and dad headed for the room, and my crazy friend shouted, "Winnie the Pooh!" We both busted out laughing.
Winnie the Pooh, that fellow chasing money. Wait. Guys, hold on. Don't say I'm sorry.
I'm sorry that is supposed to come to you. I'm sorry, be quiet.
I'm sorry. Winnie the Pooh? Serious?
Like this guy said, I had a surgery for my appendix to get it removed.
Okay.
Days later, my guy was saying, "So like this, you be second-handed."
Sorry, I don't want to do free advice for anybody. On that site where they started with sell it. I don't know if you remember. I don't want to call their names. No, don't call their names.
Maybe I see something else and pick it up.
Yeah, where you want to sell your phone, you quickly go there and someone contacts you.
Okay, yeah. I understand. Yeah.
When you're posting what you want to sell, they will not ask you, is it brand new? Does it have original parts?
Yes.
So that guy has his original parts.
This guy is failing.
He has lost his original parts.
And funny enough, if he did the surgery in Nigeria, there is Nigerian use. Not even foreign use.
See, let's not go there. It was in this country that my dad did surgery, and the doctors in Benin, let me not call the hospital's name. I can't even call them, they can't sue me because this is the truth. My mother is still alive.
Yes.
He can't attest to it, but I just don't want to give them bad PR.
Yeah.
You know, so they forgot one of their stuff
inside him,
and they even injured his large intestine. So let's not just talk about the Nigerian scenario. We are having fun. Let's not spoil it. But you know something. This reminds me of how they used to name children back in the day. Or is it back in the days? Guys, correct me.
Yeah, it is.
When they name you after circumstance with which you were born.
Something might have happened.
Yeah, like you now that is born here. I don't know. Maybe your father and your mother were quarreling,
and God
at the end of the day, maybe your father didn't even want to accept the paternity.
No, he accepted after many children. Me, there's in the middle. Does that look like him? What are you saying? No,
but let me not expose what we'll be discussing.
Yes,
so let's quickly take the tweet. Go ahead.
And funny enough, do you know that when a hunter hunts and is very good in hunting, he names maybe they name him after something, or I remember anyway, there's somebody that has a nickname that was named after a very heavy downpour that happened in the village.
Are you serious?
While it was raining, it's called Okpame.
No, I've heard that name severally. Okpame, people from my side.
So it happens like that. So,
and Okpame reminds me of somebody that actually did something very dubious to us back then in government. But let me not talk about it. Let's have fun.
Went to this guy's father's funeral, and this dude legit told me that he gave me 4 meat during the burial ceremony. So I shouldn't forget in case my own dad dies. We all bust the laughter. So MMM inside.
This one is it's reciprocal. Respect is reciprocal, right? Is that not what they say? So I give you 4 meat. No, let me know it's my father. He gave his friend 4 meat at his father's funeral. So he's expecting the friend's father to die. Then he will get 4 meats.
And you know, actually,
no, but if you do business, it's supposed to be return on investment. What do you think? So if you
but you know, this is actually happened in the garden where I was.
Really?
Yes. And the thing was, okay, they had an argument with 2 guys. You know, like they're my friends though. We arguing. We went for a funeral. So and the one was said, I came to your funeral and you didn't give me this gift. The guy said, okay, problem now. When your father died, too, don't give me. You have to balance the equation.
Let's go because time is not outside.
So this one, this guy is crazy. I was feeling depressed, and when I hung out with the boys, he made a mistake. Hung out with the boys.
Use it the same way.
I was doing the way they said it.
Yeah.
So when I hung out with the boys at the coffee shop, they used to ask if they can order depresso for me.
no longer espresso. It's depresso.
Okay, let's go. So my boy got stabbed, and we kept saying he had beef with Arya Stark. You see? It can't knock me down in 300 level.
Okay.
My homies visited the hospital the next day, and they were shamelessly eating the provisions bought for me by my chicks. They say, nah, guy, God don't use you provide lunch. You sure say they're going to travel again?
For no, that time they should rotate the accident.
Let it
go.
Because how far we have gone now, I had to kind of look at it. Do you know that we guys live a very simple life?
Yeah,
and this guy would not see anything. There was
one video I saw randomly because this is randomish.
Yeah.
Oh man, I just dropped bars. I think those guys out there are very Pompey should come and take some lines. He should come and take some lines. You know, I was how did I say it again? I was strolling down the street of the internet randomly, and I randomly saw a video because this is randomish. Okay. I think editor should know that. When you're editing the video, I just know it. Yeah, back to what I was saying. The guy was going with his girlfriend and he saw his friend and they just started insulting each other. And you know, for guys, insult
it's just like greeting.
It's greeting. It's the greeting. Ah, your mama they mad. You know, those kind of things. And the girlfriend got angry. So when the friend left, the girl was like, why were you allowing me insult you like that? The girl like, he was greeting me.
Yeah, because I remember I picked my friend up at the airport when I saw him came out of the Arab, I was like, idiot. So you still go to Nigeria. The guy said, wait, so look at it. And I was like, the great mistake I made was telling you to come and pick me up. That was probably looking at us like, this guy. And we hug each other and that was good, but
no bad blood. No, so ladies.
But I think the opposite sex, they always want to.
No, let's not talk about them. Don't worry. We have a full segment dedicated to them. Good. So let's finish the two so we can move on. Let's
and this one say one time I beat my homie so bad in FIFA. He got up and said, at least I get
hold on.
Oh, don't refer to me.
Ladies and gentlemen,
don't refer to me. I know you beat me, it's okay.
No. Ladies and gentlemen, oh no, you are not the one. It's the victor that gets to write history. Come on, man.
Okay.
The man that wins is the one that writes history.
Okay.
Nobody needs your opinion. Okay. So, guys, let me quickly tell you something. this human being. We never played PS5 before. So he's of the opinion.
No, you grew up with PS. I grew up with Bricks game.
That's not the problem.
Don't get it wrong.
No.
Okay.
We have never played together before.
Okay.
So he came and they were beating him. So he needed a rebound. You know, when you just break up, you need a rebound relationship.
And I was rebounded.
And he said he wanted to play with me. And I told him, Ogbeni, I don't know how to play.
But you tricked me though.
Let's leave that part.
You tricked me.
You know, God resists the proud.
Good.
I did not trick you. It's just that God resists the proud. You were too proud. You were too full of yourself that you were going to beat me.
The most annoying thing is at the end of the day,
I broke his heart. And he even placed a bet. And ladies and gentlemen, ta-da!
But that was not the painful part of this story.
Yeah.
It's not you beating me.
Okay,
what's the time? You beat me all through the night. I lost money. I lost sleep. I lost. In fact, I was emotionally, I was traumatized.
So let me give you a hug. Let me but you're still paying me money though. Okay, so let's move on.
Okay. This one can never be me. He said, one time I beat my homie so bad in FIFA. He got up and said, at least I get Papa.
Yes.
Which means you can judge that for yourself. Good.
All right. Is that all?
But your cousin, somebody came to the house and he asked her, where is my cousin, which is your son, auntie? And then said, your cousin was involved in a car accident and his face is severely swollen. He's in this room lying down. Go and cheer him up. And when the guy entered the room, saw his cousin's face. He said, you, my nigga, what are you eating? He just told you somebody's face is swollen, right? You're asking what's in his mouth.
Yeah,
so this one said, good. Remember when I lost my dad? One of my friends told me, now you join people who can recite the Lord's Prayer, our Father who art in heaven.
Literally.
Good.
His father is very heaven. But what if his father is in hellfire?
Their father who art in hellfire. This one says, he said, okay, fine. My dad survived gunshots attacked by armed robbers. Okay. And whenever my useless friends wanted to ask after him, they were like, it's 50 cents. but wait, you know that I keep wondering how some people just wake up and some things just cross their mind.
See,
is it that we are so gifted, or we have a shock absorber for stuff
I think
like
this savagery has left the streets of X. It's now on that black app.
Yes.
TikTok. I think on Randomish we'll start taking TikTok comments.
Yeah, because sure. We have to.
See, first off, those people that always comment and say, you that is that is lying on your bed holding your phone with one hand, how are you feeling? God will punish you. I'm sorry for using the curse word.
Do you know the funny part about all this?
Then the part I hate is one will now come and say, I miss my period. Come on.
Well, I don't know when you were.
That comment has no correlation with the video you are watching whatsoever. So where do you guys come up with this savagery?
And the funny part, have you seen some on when you post something so serious? Maybe you've posted a very good and informative news, and everybody's enjoying it. Then the next comment you see is buy Dangote cement, 50 bucks for 2,000. I don't understand where those people come from. What has Dangote cement have to do with the news you just heard? Or somebody will just say you go find work, you don't know anything, you are so broke. Then the next comment you see is, bros, do me 2K, my data won't finish. So I should buy you data to come and insult me.
No, he wants data, and he has data to come on.
He has to draw your attention. So this was said, when my dad passed, this old guy at the gym jokingly said, "You don't finally kill your papa, now you go rest."
No, that one is very normal.
But you know it's normal that when you lose someone in this Nigeria, in some parts of Nigeria, let me not generalize, you dare not buy a new shoe or buy a new car.
Are you serious?
They'll tell you, this is your king, papa. You don't want new shoe with a so it happens. So for the sake of time, I think
is that all the tweets?
I think this is. I think let me take the last one.
Okay.
I said, lost my dad, and the first thing homies told me was not to start spending, as people will find out I use my dad for rituals and weak. All right, good.
Okay.
That was the list. That was the last, but this is the list.
Okay, last but not the least.
Yes, no, this is the list. I think I'll tell you.
So now we're taking the list, guys.
It was the head of a guy who was a stammerer, and his name was Jack. They called him Stammerer Jack.
Battle sides the slasher.
I'm telling you.
Stammerer Jack.
I think we'll take that.
Have to stop here
for now, and we'll come back.
All right, so guys,
to you guys.
So I hope you had fun on the streets of X. Don't worry, we promise on the next episode we're adding comments from TikTok. Yeah. So our user just signaled to us that we'll need to go for a short break. We'll be right back.
Queen mother, you dey enter my eye. I like you, but the only thing say the kind thing where you be, I need to first convert you to Christ. Yes! So now why I come here, you need to give your life to Christ. You know how to be pastor, and I love you. You get everything. You get front, you get back. You can't get fine face. Accept me.
You have the audacity and the effrontery to come and speak to the Queen Mother of the Seven Rivers? You church rat! Will you shut up first?
Forget church rat. Church rat now buy suit. Fair way, listen to me. I love you. Now I love that they talk so, not be any thing. Love is powerful. Love they break boundaries. So now why I come, may you just leave this your matter. May you raise up your hand and give your life to Christ. Man, I love you. So you accept me as your boyfriend. Am I not handsome? Look at me now.
What do you call yourself? Church rat or pastor, whatever you call yourself?
I'll not be church rat, I'll be pastor. I love you.
Don't let me turn you to a toad. Don't let me use my power on you. Will you get away from here?
This Bible will not be dictionary. You get powers. You feel me? Just calm your mind down. Give your life to Christ. Man, I just love you.
And if I refuse?
If you refuse, I'll still give your life to Christ. Because the kingdom of God suffer violence, and the violence get by force. You need force, Abina, you need. Give your life to Christ. May you follow me. We'll be one together. We'll wait for church, not be this water.
Just wait, I'll think about it.
What? They're not they think about this.
Come back tomorrow.
They're not they think about my own. Come on. I said they're not they think about it.
I'll think about it.
Which kind you got to stop on? Give your life to Christ now. Tomorrow might be too late.
Tomorrow.
Yo! Okie dokie, guys, we're back. And this time we're talking on discuss. We have a topic we want to talk about, and I know you enjoy it. But let me tell you a little story. Say John has been married to Funke for about, let's say, 10 years. They have 2 kids. Then something happens at school, and the first child needed blood transfusion. And unluckily, the mother didn't match, the father didn't match. So the hospital didn't have the blood type the child was carrying, and they had to source. And the blood bank didn't have it. So they had to source. And at the end of the day, the gate man matched to the child, and they did the blood transfusion. Everything was successful. The child was healthy. Then the father got thinking, Come on. In science, we know diploid, haploid.
Yeah.
So if the father doesn't match, the mother should at least
match,
match. So that means something is fishy. And the guy did the DNA. And ladies and gentlemen,
Lo and behold,
as fate will have it, he wasn't the father of the child.
Serious.
1 minute silence for that man. So the question is, where do we go from here? So today we're talking about paternity fraud. So, Bohin,
yes.
What do you take away from this story?
Well, it's disheartening because
English has started coming in.
Yes, it has to, because I still don't even know the right word to use to show how disappointed I am when things like this happen.
Okay.
And this is not to attack the other gender, but I feel.
But who do you think most times when it comes to paternity fraud, who should be blamed?
Oh, the whole fingers points to the woman. Men cheat. Women are the ones afraid of DNA tests.
Oh,
Yes.
oh, Mr. Editor, take note. So
if you and I would say for a fact, 90%, 95, in fact 99% of women in these shoes know who exactly the father of the kids are.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
because they know who the fathers are. And they choose to keep it from the man. Reasons best known to them.
I've seen some scenarios in movies where it's the wedding night that things really happen. They go back to their ex to get one last shag.
Yeah. It happens, and I don't know.
See, God is the universe was designed in a very funny way. It's the last shag that would lead to the child.
Someone you dated for 5 years and you didn't even get pregnant for him once.
So
the day you say, okay, let me just say the last one I live in, that's when the child comes.
They destroy that book become husband.
Yes. So this issue of paternity fraud, the reason why, if we were having guests here now, I wouldn't have been able to speak freely the way I'm speaking now, because a lot of us, when we're on camera, we're on air, we tend to share opinions that are not really ours. Rather, we share opinions to suit our viewers and to make us have likes and views. But on this program,
I will speak freely. Let me put you on the spot.
Yeah.
Who do you think should be blamed for paternity fraud?
It's a woman, point blank.
Okay.
Because I know women.
I think the feminists will come for you for that.
I'm waiting.
I didn't say anything.
Because the women will, at the end of the day, come to you and say, oh yeah, it was that night you got me pissed, or what, and I was vulnerable, and this happened. And let me tell you something. I found out something that you might not believe me, but if you cast your mind back, you agree with me that a woman, if a woman tells you she's not sleeping with you, she will never sleep with you. She will sleep in your house all through the night, and nothing will happen.
Okay.
You understand me?
Yeah.
So when things like that starts to play, the reason why when a man cheats, when a woman cheats, it's very painful, is because the woman doesn't cheat just because she wants to. She cheats because something must be involved. There's emotions attached to her cheating.
Okay.
You understand? Sleep with another man, she has to be emotionally attached to that man. So that's the reason why when a woman goes out on the man goes crazy. You understand?
But hold. Let's analyze this analytically. Yeah. Men are the ones who give an excuse. Men, African men are polygamous in nature. Men will always cheat. So why is it that is when the women cheat that now becomes a problem? Most times men cheat and the women forgive them and move on.
Okay.
You get?
Do you
hold on? Okay. You get?
Yeah.
A man cheats, the wife overlooks, she forgives and move on. Sometimes children come from such unions and the woman should let go. But why is it so hurtful to a man when another man shags his woman?
Okay. In my opinion, I'll speak from my own point of view.
Okay.
In my opinion.
POV.
Yeah. In my opinion.
Yeah.
It differs from men.
How does it differ? Okay, responses differ from man to man. Yeah.
Man to man. A man can forgive his wife when she goes to cheat.
Okay.
Another man might not even accepts you shaking another man.
Okay.
You understand? Now, when
But that same man has side chicks. So is it not a case of potato?
This is an unending circle. It's a chain.
It's a vicious one,
Yeah,
though.
yes. So what I'm trying to say is that why men get angry is because a man goes out to drink with his friends. He just looks like, if I go home today now, this man will tell me I'm sleeping, leave me alone. He hangs out on that girl and it's done. No contact, no phone number, nothing. You understand me? And he's done with it. Even the wife that forgives him knows that no string attached between him and that lady. But before a woman that is married goes to sleep with a man, it's a process. She won't see you today and just sleep with you today. No, it's a process. They must have been chatting.
Hold on.
Yes.
That's my point exactly. For there to have been a process, that means her husband or her boyfriend played a role in it. So the woman shouldn't take all the blame. Do you get my point?
Let me tell you something. A woman.
It could be.
A woman dates who
sorry,
she
I'm
loves.
butting in.
Yeah.
It could be that there must have been a lacuna for your woman to go out.
Okay. Now,
you know? So probably you were not paying attention to her needs.
Okay.
At that point in time, and it pushed her out. And because nature has designed women to be originally receivers, that's where the child came in.
And
so if you were a woman, you did a one-night stand with a random guy, maybe your husband got you pissed, you got to the club, had a drink, one or two shots, and you were tipsy, and quickly, it just happened. That's happened to everybody. And it just results in a child. And it so happened that you guys were actually looking for a child in the marriage, and you decide to keep the child. The husband should also take part of the blame. That's my point, because most times women are victimized.
This is where you get this thing wrong.
Okay, educate me.
When you talk about sex, going out on your man or going out on your woman is not the best way to handle issues when you have problems with your spouse.
It just happened. She did not go to the club intentionally to shag
someone. First of all,
she just needed to cool her head.
First of all,
and sometimes
what is a married
that
man
time
in the club?
I just cited. It's random. It's random. No. It's random. It's not all the. It's not all the cases that they go to clubs.
Okay.
It could just be an ex that just happened to call at that time, and there was a vacuum.
Let me finish what I was saying.
Okay, go ahead.
Like the saying goes, the woman dates who she loves and marries who is ready.
Oh, afuera. Afuera.
So the thing happens that most men in the beginning are too busy to take notes of a lot of red flags.
Wait, hold on, Bohin. Do you know you just created another talking point in this whole issue? A woman dates who she loves and marries who's ready.
Yeah. The reason why you see a lady going to marry a man who is ready and goes back to the one she loves and start having kids, because I've seen a case whereby the woman has 5 children, 3 belongs to her ex and 2 belongs to the husband. How did they find out? You were going to travel out of the country and they will require DNA. If you're applying for your kids to come over, you have to show that you're the father of the children. So that was when the whole thing blew up. So this whole thing
up
is
in the smoke, man.
In this same scenario where you have women who go out to drink and it just happens, you still have some women who uses that opportunity to sit down and say, okay, when I started with this man, it wasn't like this. This is where I think the whole thing went wrong. So let's try and fix it. I'm not saying all men are saints, but in a rare sense, the things that a man carries in his head, and before sex comes in or having a side chick outside comes in, I mean, it's kind of difficult because, and second, look at it. A man who has played all the games he wants to play when he was young, maybe in his 20s, till like late mid-30s, and he finally gets married, not interested anymore.
Okay, hold on. Let me take us back a bit. I know time. Mr. Producer, I can see. Just hold on. Let's try to do justice to this, even if we have to break it in 2 episodes. This is unscripted and stops leads to stops. And that just reminds me when recently I found out that those days we were growing up, when our dads would come home and they would eat with him, and we feel like,
Oh
this
yeah,
man,
he loves us so
he
much.
loves us so much, man. We didn't know that.
wait for that food.
Charlie,
Baba has eaten out.
Charlie has eaten outside.
So they'll tell you no.
Charlie has eaten
Normally,
outside.
as a married man, don't go home hungry. Because if you go home hungry, you keep having problem with your wife. Because sometimes you're really, really hungry and she tells you, oh, I would have made the food, but it will get cold. I didn't want it to get cold.
So is it the case of cheating where most times, I've seen a video where the man tells the wife, 365 days, I called you for us to
Yes.
and
To be intimate, and woman says that.
and out of the 365 days, he just found out it's probably only 35 days he had it with his wife because she gave different excuses.
Women use
And the man was counting
as a weapon.
10 times I'm cold. 151 times I am tired. So are you saying these are the things that push men out?
No, there are. If I say something now, I think my viewers might think I am in support of a man going out on his wife.
You're a traditional man. I can see beads somewhere.
Yeah.
I can see beads somewhere.
You're
taking it off.
taking them off because when I was doing stuff, the thing is that we shouldn't forget that all these are happening because we're trying to alter the way God created His word. The day you try to alter the way a man was created, then you have a problem. And as a woman, if you try to alter the way you were created, you have a problem with it.
Yeah.
So if a man comes to you, before you take that vow and say, I do the way they do it now, I do, you should think it twice that, look, when I mean I do, it's in all circumstances. Ideally, a man is not a mad person. When you're tired and he knows that, okay, she's tired, she barely says she's tired, he will give you space. And now, but by the time you start saying what you're supposed to do, that are marital duties, you start using it as a weapon against your husband. You start holding it back because you want to teach him a lesson. Don't forget, no matter how wretched you think your husband is or ugly, there are women who would want to be with him. You understand me? So, and secondly, some men, they just go out because it is their thing. Let me not stress my wife. And this will be very this will be very funny to you. Do you know it's random-ish?
Yeah, random.
Do you know that most of the handbags, most of the slippers, most of the things that your husbands buy home, they buy them from
side chicks,
from Sister Caro outside. And Sister Caro are the ones sometimes. Let me finish.
Okay.
You suddenly find that your husband has a very good taste. He knows how to buy lingerie. He knows how to buy this and that. Baba has seen it somewhere. Baba was cool behind you. It's true. Baba was cool behind you. Baba was kind enough.
Don't you think
to
you're
bring
letting
his
too much
lecture
out? Don't you think you're letting too much out?
But we have to save some marriages.
Okay.
It's not about making people laugh.
Okay, so guys, so we're saving marriages now on Randomish.
So and you men, I'm not saying you should go and start learning it. So, but the man was kind enough to bring what he has learned home.
He brought it home, yeah.
Why some of them, instead of bringing what they've learned outside home or from other people's experiences, they bring the negative aspect of it. Like, I'm the opinion that if you have a wife who doesn't give you problem, she is what you wanted. I don't see any reason why you should go and start bringing problems for yourself.
So, guys, marry your spec, man.
So,
just marry your spec.
That one too, like, it brings us back to what I was talking about.
Yeah.
We're talking about paternity fraud now, which was the initial discussion. Most people just they just say what they want to say. They contribute what they want to contribute based on what they've heard or what they've seen. But if you're really seeing it happen to you or somebody very, very close to you, you have a different mentality, a different thinking about it, because the woman plays the victim.
The woman is always the victim.
She plays the victim because the world is programmed to favor just women.
Oh my God.
Only.
Oh my God.
And I think I think
they're seriously going to come for you, man.
I'm here and
you're ready for dragging.
The person better be ready. The person better be ready because like our friend on the Arise will say, I have empirical facts.
Okay.
So when he says that, you know that there's problem. So I have facts to back whatever I'm saying. So
that the world was designed to favor women.
Absolutely. You look at it. If you have a boy and a girl, Your children are, you have a boy and a girl child.
Yeah.
Whenever the boy does something, you keep telling him, "Are you not a man? You should take it."
Just the way they put women on fancy posters. Then when it's painkiller, they put men.
Yeah. You understand me?
Yeah.
So we did that because men.
That's why we're losing men. So many Gabriels everywhere.
Everywhere.
We are one man down, Auntie Bobrisky. so another man down, so Uncle James.
So it's just something that we have come to live with, and we've accepted it.
Yeah.
But I feel the women have not. They're trying not to accept their own side of life to say, okay, this is how I was programmed. Because when you are in a marriage, first thing first, you need to know that this person, I can live with this person, whether good or bad.
Okay. So thank you, Bohin. I think we'll have to cut it off here because we're getting too serious on randomish. And we ought to be having fun, but though sometimes it's good for some serious stuff. You were about to say, you want to add something?
Yes, but it's issue. I know some people think, I think somebody has done it to Boy, and that's why it's hitting me so hard. Because the ones we've had, they're enough.
We need more, man.
We've had men train kids from 000 till 25, 35.
And discover
some of them discover when they can't even have kids anymore. These kids are not mine. I read online 5 children. The man was in his 70s. So where
but like what the motivational people say, there's difference between a father and a dad.
Look at all the motivational speakers that you know, all our religious leaders, the young ones. How are their wives? Even our musicians. Okay. They go and handpick the best. Sometimes they tell you to marry from a certain bunch. And when they're getting married, they go outside the bunch to go and marry. I have a lot of them. So I see the reason why I don't listen to a lot of them.
I know where you're going.
Okay.
I can begin to name names. Some of them that went outside Nigeria
to even go and bring.
To go and bring.
But you will tell me that forget the life she has lived before. She's not a new person.
If you're a new person, if you give your life to Christ, you are a new creature. All things
that is telling me that
you want to marry one. You're asking somebody what's your body count.
But body count. You're even marrying someone who doesn't have a body count at all.
It's okay. Anyway, so like we'd say, we'll take a short break.
I'll come back.
Though we have an announcement to make, we'll make it after the break. But remember, this is Randomish on Blitz Radio Nigeria.
And out.
We're coming back in.
Very sharp.
Wait.
All right.
All right, guys. This is Randomish on Blitz Radio Nigeria. We've had quite an exhilarating time with Bohin talking about paternity fraud, and we touched on so many other things, but that's that. We'll continue this discussion next time. But we just want to quickly introduce a new segment to you. We call it Why He Never Got Back. Yeah. Some of you, we know our audience are young people, so you must have gone on a date and the guy or the girl never got back to you. You never had a chance to even tell you the rating of the first date. So we are here to help you out. So if you know you've ever been in that situation or you are currently in that situation, we'd love to hear from you. You can drop it as a comment on this video, or you can send us an email. The email will be made available. It's on the screen. The email is on the screen. You just send us an email to that mail.
Detailed email
of what happened. And put the guy's contact. We'll call him. We'll call him live on the show, and get his own side of the story, why he never got back, why he ghosted you.
As it is randomish,
it's randomish,
something come randomly, and something just flashed through my mind that is so funny. And Fly Dutchman, you would agree with me that 80% of when they did come back was transport fare. And my gas has finished. so if you're that category, when you're saying your email, please direct it to me. Let me help you out. So that it's true. It's true.
Do like this.
Deep breath, but the breath is not deep in everyone. It's everyday thing we see. Let's be realistic.
You need to go for ECG. Something is wrong with your heart. because there might be nothing in there. You just have to kiss.
Some people
like the Pirates of the Caribbean.
Some people come and you ask them, what do you want? Anything? They'll tell you. They'll tell you. They'll finish. And what do you want? I say, I want something light. And when the waiter comes, they give me 3 fufu, 2 pounded milk. I'll go to meet.
Oh my God. See. Why do I have a feeling that we'll get more emails from ladies than guys?
And they will email us because they want to play the victim. And I'm going to tell them what happened on that day that I wasn't the
guys. You see, my hands. How do we do?
My hands are dirty. Look at it.
Akamadirocha. My hands are clean.
Oh no!
Bruno is the one throwing shots. So if you want to drag anybody, please drag him.
Well,
I'm here to help you.
Okay.
So just send the email. The email is on the screen. Send us the email, and you can direct it to me, or you can direct it to Boy.
Yes.
But please tell us the truth. That's what we want to know. Because put the guy's number. Don't come and lambast somebody's son.
No.
Do you understand?
It's not a number.
Or lambast somebody's daughter. Because we're expecting to receive mails from both sides.
Yeah.
So send us the email. The email is on the screen. Send us an email. Direct it to us, any of us, or direct it to both of us. So we'll get it. Give us the detailed explanation of the first date and your own opinion why you think he never got back.
Yeah.
And put his phone number. We'll call him.
And let's compare it.
We'll call him live on the next episode of Randomish. So, guys,
but don't you think we should kind of work out modalities on how to help them do better?
No, we promise to pay for your second date.
Yeah.
We'll pay for the second date.
Second date. No matter where you are.
No matter where you are, provided you are in.
So long as you're following us.
Yeah, you have to be following us on all social media platforms. Subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Then we'll can do about that.
We'll take care of your second date. I think that's the least we can do.
And I pray a guy wins this because
it's every day. We're not stopping. Come on, we're not stopping.
I pray the guy be the first person.
But the supposed partner has to agree.
Yeah.
To the second date.
Yeah. So we can make it.
So put their number. Let's get from you. So final words, go here. Give a shout out to anybody you want to give a shout out
to. Shout out to our listeners, my homies. I don't need to call names. They know themselves.
No, call names.
They've been supporting.
Call names.
Collins, Meji Baba, of Meji Records, Pompey Rhymes, and all the beautiful ladies. A lot of them.
So I forgot to tell you. Bohin is the ladies' man. Me, I have amusement park. Hello.
And what?
Amusement park.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Central obesity. Okay, guys, so let's not take much of your time. It's been a pleasure. Thank you for having us. And as well, shout out to Six Figures. They dress me.
Yeah. Sure. So make you look fly.
Yeah, make you look fly. I'm the fly Dutchman. That's why I'm the fly Dutchman. And as well, shout out to my guys, Audrey, Adriel, Egoli. I see you. I know you're going to watch this. And to all our followers, our family, thank you. And as well, you can do business with us.
Sure.
You can put your adverts on this program. Yeah. And remember, on Facebook, it's Blitz Radio Nigeria. You can follow us. On YouTube, it's Blitz Radio NG. You can subscribe, like, comment, whatever you have to do. And on TikTok, it's Wink Music for now. You can follow us. All our materials out there. And on YouTube, you can see lots of our videos. Yeah.
And if you have issues you would like us to talk on the show,
you can mail us.
You can email it to us.
Email is available.
We can do justice to it.
Do justice to that. I think the email is blitzradiong@gmail.com.
It's on the screen.
It's on the screen. So we'll just send us an email. We'll love it.
We'll see you on next episode.
See you next episode. Bye for now.
Bye.